What's up mga ka-G? Ako po si Jerry, isang OFW dito sa Taiwan at welcome to my channel. Kung bago ka lang sa aking YouTube channel ay hit mo na yung subscribe button at yung notification bell button para updated ka sa bago kong video at yung mga old video ko pwede nyo balikan siya. Just click nyo lang video section at pwede nyo balik-balikan yung mga video ko na luma or mga bago kong upload na pwede nyo ma-entertain kayo. Ngayong araw na to mag-unboxing tayo at yung settings ng maraming tatanong kung paano gamitin at paano umorder nito. Nasa description box kung ano yung laman nito. Buksan na natin. Ito yung unboxing natin today, yung nabili natin. Actually hindi siya sa akin, may umorder lang, tapos i-unboxing natin tapos gagawa natin ng review kung ano nga ba ito. Yan. Ito ay GameSIr X1. Ginagamit siya pag naglalaro ng PUBG MOBILE, Call of Duty Mobile. Ayan. Ito yung box niya. Supported siya ng keyboard. Chinese, hindi ko na mababasa. Basta yan yung ano niya sa box niya. Yung code niya. Ito yung sa likod. Ang pangalan niya ay GameSIr X1 BattleDock. Yun. Tingnan natin. Yung laman niya. Plastic, power cable, USB, micro USB. Ito yung pinaka power dock. Kulay gold siya. Kaya magiging itsura niya. Ito yung USB 1, 2. Pwede dito kinakabit yung mouse at keyboard. Ito yung on na ilaw niya. May rubber siya para hindi gumagalaw. Tapos yan, supported din siya. Kabila yung serial. Yan. Yan siya. At yung laman ng box, ito ay yung manual niya. Hindi natin mababasa dahil Chinese yung nakasulat. Pero dito supported siya ng iOS tsaka Android. Tapos ito yung pinaka code niya na i-scan para ma-install yung apps niya. Pupunta tayo sa settings. Pupunta tayo sa about phone, tapos software information, tapos pupunta tayo sa build number. I-click mo lang yan. Dahil naka on na yun sa akin at na-enter ko na yung password ko, lalabas basta balik na kayo sa pinaka ano nyo. Hanapin nyo ngayon kung hanapin nyo yung games.
You've installed the app, so you're going to see this icon here called GameSIr World. So you're going to hit on that, and then it's just asking to open float window permission. So we're just going to go into the Game World Sir app. I'm just going to skip all this. So we're into the app now. So what we're going to do now is on the bottom right tab here, there's this tab called GameSir Spirit. So we're going to click on that. And then we're just going to go into GameSir Spirit. Okay, so I have my GameSir X1 station here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to press that button here to turn it on. As you can see, a blue LED light has turned on. So right now it's searching for a device, and in order for this to work you need to have your Bluetooth turned on, so make sure you have Bluetooth turned on. And after that we're going to hit connect. So Bluetooth pairing request, pairing with GameSir X1. I'm going to hit OK. And then it should be connected. So as you can see, the GameSir X1 is connected. So next step, what you're going to need to do is you need a your USB charging cable. So we're going to connect the BattleDock station to the phone. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to connect to the phone. And then this is the prompt you want. Allow USB debugging. So we're going to hit always allow from this computer. Okay, so you should get 2 of these categories connected. So if the pairing has been connected successfully, and now we can plug in our mouse and keyboard. Alright, so to see if our GameSir app is working, what we're going to do is we're going to grab a keyboard and mouse. So to see if our GameSir app is working with the phone, I just have a regular wireless keyboard and mouse, and this is a USB that connects to both of these devices. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect my mouse and keyboard. To test out if our buttons are working, what we're going to do is we're going to go into Gamepad and then Gamepad Test. We're going to hit on that. And then this should pop up. So this should pop up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit my left and right mouse button. As you can see, both my left and mouse button are working, along with my middle button. As you can see with my middle button, it actually brings up the cursor. So usually when you're in game, you can bring up the cursor by hitting the middle button right here. And then scroll wheel up and down is working, and then my mouse motion is working. And to see if the keyboard's working, I'm just going to hit random buttons. As you can see, the green squares are lighting up. And we're just going to hit the Windows button, Shift, Control, Alt. So as you can see, it's working very successfully. The buttons are responding instantly. So let's go ahead and get into a game. Okay, as you can see right now, I have a little blue icon on my top left of the screen. So if I hit on that, as you can see, it gives me different options. So you can show or hide your key bindings. So if you show, you can see I've configured, or all my keyboards, my keys have been configured. But you can actually, if you don't like to set up for whatever reason, you can customize your own keyboard bindings. So you can move around and then change whatever you want. And then after you've changed to your liking, you can press save as, give it a name, and then it should be in here. Unfortunately, I haven't done it, but I'll do it right now. So let's pretend I've changed all my keys around, and it's to my liking. This is what I wanted, so I'm just going to call it PUBG. I'm going to hit OK, and then it should be in your import config. So right here in your local configs, here is the file, or here is the key mapping that I've saved in, and then I can just click on that. So yeah, but you can also use the cloud backup if so it stays in the cloud, and you can just restore wherever you want. So the good thing about this is once you delete if you delete the app or the game and you reinstall it, you can because the local config has already been installed into your phone's memory, you can load it back up and you won't have to hassle around with your key maps. So I'm just going to turn this off right now. So obviously at the beginning it is a little pain in the ass to do all the key mappings, because you do have to, it's almost like a trial error where you have to make sure that it's the key maps is up to your satisfactory. But after that, after you do all your key mappings and you're satisfied with all the settings, you won't have to do it ever again. So that's the good thing. So what I'm going to do is alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the training mode, and we're just going to test out our keyboard and mouse controls. So as you can see right now, we're in the game, and I can move around with my mouse, as you can see. So you don't have to hold any buttons. The mouse is just, you can just move around with your mouse, and my field of view is moving without having to hold or click any buttons. And then if you want to bring out the cursor, all you have to do is just hit the middle wheel button, and then the cursor will be right here. So you can, if you, let's say for example, you're in your inventory and you want to, drag stuff or, get rid of your loot or whatever, the cursor automatically pulls up when you're in your inventory. And then if you just want to get out, I'm just hitting tab, and then you don't have to press the middle button, it does it automatically for you. But for whatever reason, if let's say if you're looting and you want to pick up a specific item, you can use your mouse and then just do that. Easy. So I'm moving around with my WASD button. I can bring up tab to bring up my inventory, hit tab again to close my inventory. I can hit E to lean left or right, and then hit Q as well, QE to lean left or right. And yeah, so let's just do a little demo. So let's say for example I want the let's do the M24, and we're just gonna hit some get some bullets, and then let's say I want the compensator, so I'm just gonna hit my middle wheel button, bring up the cursor, I'm gonna grab that compensator. Let's get the cheap pad, might as well, and quick extend draw mag, and then I just need to hit R to reload. So I'm just gonna hit R, and there you go. So let's just bring up the scope. Okay, so if we want to scope, we can just hit our right mouse button to scope in, and then we can aim with our mouse and then hit fire with our left click button. There you go. So what I can do is I can go into settings, or actually import config, and then with the cloud backups I can log in and then use my own cloud backup setup. So you do have to play around with the controls, but after a while, after a while you won't have to play around with the controls. Everything is set for you, and all you have to do is just load up the just fire on the GameSIr BattleDock station, and everything's automatically set up for you. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Hopefully it's a helpful guide and a helpful setup. Thank you for watching, and yeah, thank you.